What's up, sexies? Happy Tuesday. Man, doing it again. You know, as I rummaged through my depths, talked to a few people these last couple days, and I haven't had a good day myself today, so we're just going to call this a Tuesday rant. As the stories that I've talked to people with unfold in my head, the only word that currently comes to mind is clemency. For those of you who don't know what clemency is, it's a judicial term for mercy. And, as we have these twin Glocks, mercy is, mercy of the West would be social revolution versus mercy of the East, being the individual insight into basic self-void. And with the battles that some of us face and struggle, that we try to attend to, try to figure out, maybe make sense of, we forget to give ourselves a little mercy, maybe for the mistakes that we've made or things that have led us to this point in life, decisions we've made with people or jobs or financially, any other way sort. But when it comes right down to it, the heart dictates whether we hold a harsh grudge or whether we decide to give grace. Some people seek self-pity. It's the false line. It's the not way to go, because it's a sad cup that you drink from. It's called a cup of human misery, and you continue to taste it when you continue to seek your self-pity instead of seeking clemency within yourself. We, at times, are our own judge, jury, and executioner on situations, but downside to that is that sometimes we don't even know all the facts or all the truth, so it's hard for us to even decipher what it should or shouldn't be, and it leads us to bad things. They say that Judgment Day is coming. Sad reality is, for some, it's already here. For your harsh judgments on yourself, dictate your reality. You create your own hell. And to show yourself some clemency, to realize that your harsh judgments, your self-rejection, your self-doubt, your self-sabotage is all internal infliction. Only you can be the judge that gives yourself the clemency of these things, to free yourself from your bad decisions, from your mistakes, for your ability to move forward and keep striving. So much we want to ascertain, yet so far we have to go. But we move nowhere because we don't know where to start. Sometimes that start is forgiving yourself. Sometimes clemency is where it should be. But, I desire mercy. I don't desire sacrifice. Paraphrasing in the sense, it's vital that we understand that we must show mercy to ourselves. Those who are unable to invest in that, they will never ascertain effective, profound, or authentic conditions. And, when you can't do that, you can't continue to forge your reality. You can't continue to push forward with yourself. So many times that we come across these things and don't know what exactly to say to ourselves or to a given situation. We don't know how to take head on what it is, because in all reality we're still fighting a battle with it. We can't forgive ourselves for something to move on to the next if we can't give ourselves a little clemency. You must ascertain the answers that you need. Sometimes you got to ask questions. Careful asking the wrong questions. There's some questions that we just don't need answered, because you yourself already know from continually drinking from that cup of misery what the answers truly are. This is why I stress on this mercy, this forging of oneself, to dig through the mind, to go through your depths. Some people get it and some people don't. Like I said, to find your gift and to give it away. Your gift. Sometimes, people look to change the world, but failure in that is the fact of trying to do everything at one time. You can only commit to yourself and to the small battles one by one, and as time proceeds, you will eventually come to win the war. But those are the people that I truly admire, the ones that win those daily battles, because they're so far ahead of themselves that they don't even know it. As I said, you can't work ahead, but the only way to improve, to build on yourself is to win the dailies. That way you can forge your right to win the war. And through clemency, through the right questions, the right decisions, the right paths we have to take, not the easy ones, the right ones, we come across things that make things for the better. I'm one of those people that if I could feed one person, if I could change one mind, if I could help one person on the daily, that's the small victory for me. In the small victories, you ascertain maybe a different insight for a city. From then, you may forge to a nation and eventually the world. Not set out to revolutionize anything, because that's not how it works. The world has done that, and look where it's gotten all of us. 90% of us anyway. Mercy. Mercy to yourself. It goes as far as everything else in this world too. Mercy is to the living beings, to self-restraint, to truth, to honesty, to charity, to contentment, to faith, to knowledge, to artistry. Those are but the forge of mortality in all essence of the fact. We deny ourselves our basic rights to even defend ourselves at times, our presence, if you will. But, we got to learn to build. We got to learn from our mistakes, how to capitalize, how to get to what points we want to get to. But through these trials, at some points you have to show yourself some clemency, knowing that you made the wrong decisions, or you continue to make the wrong decisions on a daily basis, be it with the ex or with the court systems, with drugs even. Sometimes we make the wrong choices, and sometimes we live with them on a daily because we made them a habit. At some point, you got to give some mercy to yourself and realize the truth. Come back to see what it is to be mortal, because no one's invincible, as much as they all would choose to be and perceive to be. But I'll cut this one off here. Love you guys. Y'all stay up, stay beautiful. And as always, I'll see you around.